Well, hey everybody. What we've got here today, I've got my guest star Jacob, and he's going to show us how to use a Alaskan chainsaw mill to make boards.
Yeah. All right. So first here we're gonna drill these 2x2s into the log as our first cut beam. Going across, it'll make a straight cut for our boards, and then after that we can remove it and then start going down from there. Board looks to be about 10 to 12 inches wide, so saw should be able to handle it pretty well. So let's drill these bad boys in.
Probably get make this one.
I'll have you hold it.
Well, the problem is it's got a bow,
Oh.
so we might have to roll it. See here on the.
Yeah. Can we roll it so it's
Yeah, I was just trying to think which way's
not flat?
flatter. You should get up on that way.
All right, let's do that way.
Okay. Probably might not get that one. Maybe. Yeah. You should be able to get this one. Oh, you got a little bit on that though. This one maybe.
Got the down pressure on the saw.
Okay.
All right, I think we're ready to make our first cut.
Okay.
So first here, we're gonna adjust the depth so we can make our first cut. I measured from the top of the 2x2 down to where I want my first cut, and then I adjust accordingly on here.
So is that marked on it or something, or you just
All
measured?
inches right here,
Oh, okay.
all the way to 13 inches.
So the top of that black bar is the number
Yep.
set.
Right there.
So this plastic part is just for chip
Yeah,
seal.
so it doesn't flip up in your eye off the chain or anything like that.
Okay.
Keeps it down. It works really well.
I always wondered why that was on there. It didn't
Right.
seem like it was a.
Then these runners will ride along the rail, and that's flat enough to make it level. So let's start our first cut. Ready? Yep. All right. Keep it down. All right. All right. I'll keep my hand down is where you want. Yep. All right, so now we made our first flat cut, so the process is pretty simple now. We just need to take it down on this bar to, I'm gonna do 2 inches. I measured on the end and I can get a 4-inch board. So I'm gonna take 2 2-inch boards, gives me roughly a little bit. So when I wanna finish the board, I can plane it and make it flat for a table. So now I'm just gonna adjust this to 2 inches, which is pretty accurate, and then we'll go.
Oh, this will be a lot easier.
Yeah,
now.
right.
All right, ready?
Ready?
All right. This board, this log cut up into boards. It ended up being 2 boards that finished up, and these will be waste or firewood. So that was fun. Thanks, Jacob, for coming out.
No
and showing
problem. Me. Yeah, we got 2 inches out of each of these here. This is how it'll look, more so stacked up in the barn. A little bit of pros and cons. My runners for the first cut are a little bit off-centered. It's not a big deal. It'll plane out, but overall the boards came out not too bad. Gorgeous hue of wood in the center. Great grain. It'll make a fine tabletop, bar stool, tabletop. I mean, everything you want out of these. So, yeah. Anything else you think of?
No. So next step is we'll go put this in the barn, and we need about 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. It's about an inch is 1 year of drying. Unless you use a kiln, then you can speed up the process. But we'll just let the good Lord take her in the air drying process.
Okay. Well, I think that's it. So we have the 2-inch thick live edge boards up here. They're spaced out with stickers and weighed down with some other firewood to hold them straight and steady. So that was a long and a short of how to cut boards with Alaskan chainsaw mill. So thanks, Jacob, for coming over and showing us how to do that, and had fun making the video. And
hope you find this useful.